Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Wasteland 3. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we talk to McTavish, who has a brilliant Scottish accent. I think, not being a Scottish person myself, so maybe his accent is terrible, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he wants money. And I have bartered, because I gave Danny another point in barter in between episodes. And I'm giving him 300. Unfortunately, it's not that much of a discount, but it is a fair amount. It's 40%. It's pretty good. You don't need all that to get out of town. Walking's free. How about some money instead?
What, are you haggling with me now? Give me a break. I should... balls. Okay, I'll take it. Tune's getting out hot anyway. Okay, yeah. I let the Dorseys into the city. And I'm glad I did. Least I could do after the patriarch put me in the pillories. Asshole froze my bloody face off. I got a crater worm and no should be. Of course I wanted some revenge. Wouldn't you?
Ooh, and now we require first aid. I want to do that first aid. Bet you get colds more often than you used to.
Ah, the time. How'd you know that?
First aid. It's actually, I have the stethoscope. I use the item, the stethoscope item. Well, the hairs of your nose help stop germs getting into your system. You've got no nose and no hairs, so nothing stops them anymore. Oh, I didn't realize he didn't have a nose. My character knows, though. No pun intended.
Bloody hell, that's another thing the patriarch owes me for my health.
So he's permanently disfigured. So to get revenge on the patriarch, you let the Dorseys pillage the town and murder dozens of innocent civilians.
I didn't know that's what they were going to do. I just thought they were going to kill Buchanan.
What the hell kind of accent is that? Actually, how does he have that accent, I wonder, in, post-apocalypse United States? Did Brygo have anything to do with the Dorsey attack?
What? No way. Why would they think that? Mr. Brygo had nothing to do with us, nothing.
Well, damn, what did you do to deserve permanent disfigurement?
I know, right?
No. We're asking you what literally you did to deserve losing your nose and ears.
Oh, well, I was buying some wholesale medicine for Gaji when all of a sudden the marshal jumped out of nowhere and grabbed me. Say I'm buying me intent to sell or some shite. I try to tell him I'm no selling it. I'm getting it away with every purchase of an oil change at my shop, but the babags can't see the difference, so they dragged me off to the pillories. I busted for charity, I ask you. 99% sure those guys took me by and sold it themselves too. Fucking marshals, they should stay on their inside of the law.
Are you saying the marshals are corrupt?
Are you kidding me? This is a bear shot in the woods. Of course the marshals are corrupt. They work for the patriarch, don't they? And he's the most corrupt tallywasher of them all. You think he's the great feather who takes care of the people of Colorado? Utter shite. He takes care of the people who take care of him. That's it. Now the rest of us peons are just here to keep the machines running. That's why I ended up working for Brygo. Now he's a crook too, but he doesn't pretend he's no. No like some people I could name.
Okay, we've heard enough.
What are you going to do with me?
Well, I am gonna have to arrest y'all a lot because you're all just awful people in general. But this guy over here is just, doing the best of the circumstances, I suppose, and getting everybody killed in the process. And also getting himself maimed. So we can let him go. Let's arrest him. A lot of folks want you dead. You'll be safest in custody. Yeah, that's right. It's for your own safety.
Custody, you whores! Didn't I tell you what you want to know? You fucking lawmen are all the same.
Copy, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. Go ahead.
Yeah, we've arrested McTavish. Dispatch a ranger team to bring him in.
Copy that, Team November. Arrest team from HQ is en route.
Marshals aren't gonna get him. No way. That's me. I am collecting all of these people. And maybe we'll decide to do what to do with them later on. I don't know. It's just, you know, of course we're gonna do this. I'm not really sure why the game pretends there's any other option to... Did I find something just now? Maybe. There's no other option apart from arresting them into our own prison. It's like, I promise you, 99% of the people who are playing this game for the first time will do that. Nah, I can't promise you that, but that's my gut feeling. I do think that his accent was a native accent. I have been... Casa Regretti over here. Nah, it's not the first time we find that. I've been listening to a Scottish comedian recently. She has a very, very thick accent. And accent? That's one. I said accident? I think I said accent. The Shade Tree Mechanic for extra mechanics. That is lovely. The Bardstale floppy disk. A floppy disk of the Bardstale computer game for the Apple II Plus. Wait a minute. Apple II is supposed to be... Is that how it's supposed to be written? Because that's not how this game... Maybe they made... I don't know. I don't think that is how it's made. It's obviously a reference for the first game that Brian Fargo did. Not Farron Brygo. That's a different person. Private, do not play. For Clan McTavish eyes only. Away in Bailyard, ya walnut. A note to McTavish. Crumpled and grease-stained. It looks like someone balled this note up in a fit of rage. But yeah, I've been listening to... what's her name? Janie Godley. Janie Godley, I think, is her surname, and she is brilliant. She probably has like Instagram things and YouTube thing. Probably not a YouTube, but I follow her on Twitter, and she does like voiceovers, and she has a very, very thick Scottish accent. I think she does it on purpose though, because just probably more convenient for her to do comedy like that, because
The name's McTavish, and I'm fra Glasgow way. Shit, that's not it. Lick me bobag. Sod af, you wee cunts. Come on, bile your heed, you jammy git. You've a face like a scalped horse, you dobar. Aye, that'll do.
I'm not sure what he's referring to. I don't know what dauber means. The rest of the stuff is very easy to understand from context. I think it is easy to understand. There's a lot of words like that are like very specific, localized, or local slang sort of situation. Still don't know what that ring ring is supposed to be, but we're not gonna worry about that too much. We got what we came here for. Shot in the gut, basically, as it turns out. So, let's go back to Little Vegas, I think. These loading screens could do with a little bit of an improvement. I'm running the game on an SSD. Pretty fast SSD, it's an NVMe, so it's probably like... let's say, probably... I could tell you which one it is, but it doesn't matter if you're watching this years in the future. Let's make our way over here. But yeah, it's a fast NVMe SSD, and I don't think we're limited on the actual file transfer size or speed, file transfer speed for the loading screens. It just takes probably 40 seconds maybe for each loading screen. I'm actually going to time this one. This one is a little bit longer, so because it's outside and all that. It's got a lot of people, so I think it is probably decompression thing. Decompressing the files into memory and all that, because everything is stored in compressed format. So that one took 30 seconds. And I think...
Oh, there, Red Hats. What's the rush, huh? Why don't you tell your old pal Charlie what you found out from McTavish?
None of your business. We're going to talk to Brygo.
Oh, right, yeah. Fair enough. He should be the guy you talk to anyway. If you got good news for him, I'm sure he'll be open to a deal. So, what'd you do to that poor bastard McTavish?
Why don't you go look and find out?
Now, why would you be like that to your good pal Charlie? All right, all right. I'll head to the machine shop and clear up any mess you left. Nothing but a favor between friends. You should go on upstairs and talk to Mr. Brygo. See you later, Red Hats.
So far we have a relatively straightforward mission structure.
Oh, I caught you red-handed.
What's going on?
We're
Love
just
dancing
friends.
in this place.
Nightclub patron fighting each other? That's just how it goes. But I might be able to get back there. Private Parts is probably going to complain to me.
Wanna buy me a drink with all that coin you're throwing around?
You did was even
honey,
worse.
of course. What do you want?
Rum and cola?
Adorable. That's so 2090s. Great choice for nostalgia factor.
I just like it.
Who doesn't? Sweet. It's lovely. Anyway.
Hey,
Wait.
that's private.
It is private, she says with a pretty banging pop filter on her
Hey
microphone.
there. What do you need?
I want to go with the private
Don't
parts.
be strangers.
I want it to be more or less, you know, I wanted not to be. You don't let me into the back. It's like, anyway. Yeah, what I was going to say is the mission seems pretty straightforward, but of course we have some breakpoints in the middle where we can sort of deviate from the pre-established lines. We're also probably going to be shot at, I'm thinking.
Rangers. I get the feeling this isn't a social call. I understand you had a little talk with McTavish, and I want you to know I'm as appalled as you are that he let the Dorseys into the city. He served me well, but, well, he's always been an idiot. Now, what do you want to talk to me about?
Oh, that's right. We never read the note. I'm an idiot. I need to read this note. Why did I forget about it? I don't know. Oh, because we were listening to the tape. That's why. So, where is it? It would be... These are the new mechanics. Well, I might need to look at the footage. It's not here. Is it an archive? This archive business confuses me tremendously. Because we definitely found a note. But it was a weird note, wasn't it? Slaver's note. You found this note under a body in Ranger HQ. And we can read it. Ancient love letter. I probably will also want to read that while I'm here. And increased brawling, we don't do that right now. Code to the computer. Yeah, that's a different thing. And we have some very big handkerchiefs down here. Turn your Jan into a Marcia. Oh, yeah. Why are these icons so big? That's bugs and a half. It's just what that is. Order from Ranger Command. Note to McTavish. That's the one. M from Brygo. I know you have your reasons, but don't do this. Helping the Dorseys to get back at the Patriarch will hurt your business and mine. And you do not want to hurt my business. Last warning. So there we go. That's what we're going to talk about with Brygo over here. Come with us, I say. And it's an attack. That's sort of giving the game away a little bit, isn't it? We found a note from you to McTavish ordering him not to help the Dorseys. That means you knew about his plan. Wonder what Daisy would do with that info.
Is that a threat? Are you suggesting some kind of deal? I'm not admitting I know anything about Delgado, but what did you have in mind?
Well, I think here come the skill checks, potentially. Not really. It doesn't look like it. Hand over Delgado and we'll tell Daisy it was all a misunderstanding. Or this second one. I'm gonna go with the second one.
I don't respond well to threats, Rangers. If you want to die, my capos and I will oblige you. Or maybe you'd like to suggest another way forward.
I think the game is telling me something here. Maybe I'll get a chance to do something after. On second thought, let's make a deal. Give us Delgado. We'll tell Daisy McTavish acted on his own, and this was all a misunderstanding.
I like that. Keeps Daisy out of my business and takes care of a problem I didn't want in the first place. All right, you got a deal. You can take Delgado. I'll tell my crew to let you in the back. And I tell you what, because you've been so reasonable, I'll do you one more favor. A little bird told me you need to staff the armory at your HQ. Well, I just so happen to know a few guys who know about guns. Consider it staffed. What do you say?
Well, I definitely can't handle the barter. Also, I think I'm still carrying the first aid thing with me. So, yeah, I can't get that barter up. Okay, give us Delgado and send your crew to the HQ. And this is the game telling us having our armory staffed with career criminals isn't going to help our reputation. Well, we're getting them staffed with patriarch men as well, so I suppose. One last question. Why did you grab Delgado in the first place? It would make more sense to stonewall and send him on his way.
You're right. But I'm not the one who grabbed him. Charlie did. The idiot. After that, what was I going to do? Tell him no hard feelings and let him walk? Daisy would have been busting down my doors within the hour. So, I just kept him on ice, hoping a solution would come along, and voila, it did.
Voila.
At least I hope.
La.
Depends on if you're going to accept my offer or not. So?
I really hope I will be able to come back here and bust your ass. Because because of all the things. Also, you said voila. Don't pretend that you didn't, Farron Brygo, if that's a real name. You said voila. That's not... What language would that be, even? Voila is French. It has the same V from vous. It has the same meaning. You don't say déjà vu, although that might... Déjà vu is a different thing altogether. Actually, probably déjà vu. Yeah, déjà vu. Sounds good. Yeah, having our armory staffed with career criminals isn't going to help our reputation. We'll find somebody else.
It's a package deal, Rangers. You take Delgado and my crew, or you don't take Delgado. What's it going to be?
Well, they actually put in the sounds of him moving in the chair. That's pretty cool. Well, I guess, sure. We'll see if things are going to change later. Yeah, we'll take them both.
Fantastic. Delgado's in the back. My crew will let you through. Go get him, and you'll have a fully staffed armory by the time you get back to your headquarters. Pleasure doing business with you, Rangers. Feels like old times.
Does it? Does it, though?
You are definitely on my most wanted list.
You know what? That is a cool line.
You Rangers are stand-up guys. Stop by any time.
That's a cool line for somebody cosplaying as a law enforcer.
What a surprise to see you here, Rangers. What a surprise.
Surprise! It's my favorite. Also, what happened to your character models? They're not loaded. You forgot to load your character models. It's fine.
It's especially surprising because I figured you'd be coming out of Brygo's suite with him in chains. Or a bullet hole in his head. But no. What's a damsel like me to think? We've looked the other way long enough. First, Brygo helps out the Dorseys. Then, he locks up a marshal. You're law keepers, right? Like us? It's time to uphold the law. If you're not willing to do that much...
You hear a pistols, hammer, cock.
Marshal Lupinski, I stand by these people. So if you plan to shoot them, you'll have to shoot me 2. I think you know how that'll go over with the families.
Doesn't need to come to that, Miss Wesson. If your friends here make the right choice. So, how about it, Rangers? You wouldn't want to get the little lady hurt, would you?
You know what? I am really leaning on turning on Brygo all this time. This one is a good line. You looked the other way for ages and you expected nothing to happen?
He was doing Penny Annie shit. Nothing like betraying the whole goddamn city or laying hands on a marshal. Now you gonna get out of the way, or are we going through you?
The juxtaposition between betraying the whole goddamn city and laying hands on a marshal there being very telling. Yeah, alright. If the marshals want Brygo gone, we're with you.
Good. Now why don't you mosey back upstairs and arrest Brygo for real then? Go on, get.
Why don't you load your character models? Did they figure it out? They did figure it out. Oh, this is gonna get hot and sweaty and dirty with all the ketchup. We're shooting people. That's, well, anyway. Brygo, I have had a conversation and all that. I'm just checking my attributes here. Let me check my attributes if you don't mind. Oh man, pressing escape from that screen takes you to the main, anyway. I'm gonna get myself positioned here. So, we are gonna need some snipers. We got some shots over there. We got some shots over here, so I want Josh there. I want Jennifer. Jennifer might be the one to talk there. We're gonna need Danny on this side. Get Lucia on this side as well. We're gonna do good. That's not gonna be an issue. And then we have Anna. Anna might die if I'm not careful. Let's get her over here. And also, hiccup. I'm sorry. Many hiccups. Let's get the other thing. What am I using? The hard S. Yeah, let's put the hard S on. Let's see what happens.
I heard some raised voices downstairs. Any problems, Rangers?
No problem at all, Brygo. You're coming with us.
That's what you think?
Yes.
Come on, Capo. Show them how we do it in Vegas.
They see us.
Well, the game is telling me things. Seizing initiative. When you've been spotted by an enemy, each ranger in your squad has a chance to take the first combat turn, with a higher initiative stat increasing that chance. To get a higher initiative, you can increase your speed attribute. Yeah, thank you. Because Marshal Quan looked like a freaking monster all of a sudden with that armor on. Okay, so what do we have? We have Quick Draw over here being very upset. We have the Nightclub Enforcer over here being very upset. And of course, we have Farron Brygo over here not being set on his chair, which is telling. That means he's not Gizmo, because Gizmo doesn't get out of his chair. And then we have Josh doing the openings. Let's see what I can do. 59, 86 over there for excessive force. I might want to do that right away. Or go for G-string theory. Let's go with the precision strike here, specifically on Fargo, because he's pretty tough. I don't know what is up with his hair. Oh, no, it's not his hair. It's just a highlight. 75% chance that inflicts bleeding. Is that how it works? Hit chance reduced by 25. Reduces target's armor by 75%. Extra damage. 50% chance to deal extra damage. Let's see what happens. I almost killed him with one hit.
All right, Rangers. I surrender. Now what?
What? Now I don't know, dude. That was the easiest fight ever. I mean, it might continue. Like we said before, you're under arrest.
Right. I'm ready. Give me the bracelets.
Copy, Team November. This is Ranger HQ. What's new? Over.
So, Firearm Brygo has surrendered to us. Send a squad to lock him up in HQ.
Copy that. Congratulations, November 1. That's a mighty big fish you brought in. Over and out.
That went a lot easier than I thought. Than any of us had any right to think, honestly. This is... I wonder, like... Are you waving at me right now, Quick Draw?
You won't regret this in the morning, because we'll sleep till high noon.
They're not talking about...
You be the good cop, because I love being bad.
They're not talking about what just happened. I still need Delgado, though, but... I mean, I think I still need Delgado. It makes sense that I would. What was his name? Lupinski.
You didn't even have the guts to put Brygo down.
Nah, my guts are really, really weak. You don't even know. Anyway, we're out of time for the day, so we're going to see what happens in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Wasteland 3. There's things going on. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.